skin. Temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Yo, what up, some volatile, dude? How you doing, man? Dangerous Mr. Big D, what's going on, dude? Little Chubb, what's going on? Jack, what's happening? Hope you guys are doing good. We got some fucking shit happening for the open. Some big massive moves incoming today. Jesus Christ. Yep. What's going on, Henry? Join the dump, nothing else. Nice. Powerful dump. Alright, guys, let's get into it. This music is fucking aggressive, Jesus. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, welcome everybody. I hope you are having an amazing Tuesday. Before we start off, a couple of disclaimers here. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a trader trading my own shit. For all the tools I'll be using on stream, they can be found on the bapigindicator.com website. These guys make the best mathematics-based indicators on TradingView. Check them out. There's a referral link in the description of the stream. They also make a bunch of free indicators. They can definitely help you improve your profitability, as well as tell you when you shouldn't be trading at all, and get you away from all those ridiculous moving averages and triangles. Come also join us in our Discord at the Incubator. Come talk about your positions, learn some new concepts, and add something to the team. I also have a Twitter available. Come follow me there. All right, let's take a look at the markets. Oh, as you might notice on the bottom right of the screen, Zazaj is now a follower of the channel. This means that we have officially made it. We are famous, and we are definitely on good terms with Zazaj. So things are happening. We're making it, boys. We're making it. All right, let's take a look and see how the world did last night. Starting off in Australia here. Australia having a bit of a down day today. Volatility is rising. Oh, something I should mention. I turned on the smoothing function on entropy. The filter and everything else is still the same. I am just using smooth to give me a little bit more context here. A little bit more, what would you say? Add a little bit of lag to take out the noise, essentially. Currently, Australia is looking like it's starting to dip down on entropy. Let's see if we can get follow through on that. Mom has gone negative with R squared expanding here slightly. Let's take a look. See, not much change in R squared here. SSR looks like it's doing something new. Yes, it is picking up. Let's see where we close. If we can flip this around on the XCM perspective, then we will start to expect the big massive moves to come to the downside instead. And let's actually take a look at the weekly volatility reading. Yeah, weekly volatility is very, very low. This is shared across many markets, and it is something that I am concerned about. I am definitely concerned about it, as I have long deltas on right now on the traditionals. Germany taking a little bit of a dip down, getting that volatility now at a 78 read. Not that big of a day within the first expected moves here so far. Mom going negative with R squared expanding. Not too much on entropy as it is currently rising. Skate, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Russia having another down day outside of the 1% cone as entropy is still going lower. You are in a high volatility environment and SSR is still picking up here. Wow, not looking good. Not looking good for Russia. Could this be tied to the Ukraine situation? Maybe, but we knew about the low volatility environment long time ago. This was your signal to expect higher volatility in the future. It came in July of 2021, a while back. Let's take a look at MOEX. Yes, sharing that same metric, SSR moving up. Volatility is extremely high at a 99.7 read. MOM going negative and R squared expanding. Wow. Some fireworks over here. Holy shit. All right, UK 100. Entropy still moving lower. SSR moving up. MOM is negative. Volatility likely set to expand. And on the longer term time frame, it is expanding as well. I am expecting a very volatile 2022, as you know, this is going to take some time to play out. 52 weeks seems like nothing on this time frame at all. All right, let's take a look at China. How is Wuhan doing today? I will probably get banned for saying that, but who gives a fuck? China entropy moving lower on this little move down here. Likely higher volatility in the future. Yeah, on the weekly it's picking up as well here. Mom has gone negative, but the R squared is very low on this. So far from the XCM and the DO perspective, we should be expecting the big moves to come to the upside. Of course, that can turn around, but we have to wait and see on that. Hang Seng is not doing so hot. The DO and the XCM are negative here, if you can call that. Likely to start something new. Actually, likely this is the start of something new on the SSR. It's extremely low. We should be expecting trend in the near future. Maddenlift, what's going on, dude? I would be expecting this to continue as long as this persists in this fashion. Mom has gone negative. R squared expanding. Volatility is expanding, although it is getting more random here. Japan, still very high volatility as we mentioned before. Likely lower volatility in the future. We should be expecting big moves to come to the downside, and rather random. Mom, although, is going negative with expanding R squared, and SSR is moving up. Not looking too hot. Nikkei sharing that same kind of metric, although the SSR is not moving up. And the volatility is right in the midline. Let's go into the US stuff, which is what I wanted to mostly cover today. Dow Jones taking a little bit of a down dip, SSR moving lower, and getting the first tick of declining entropy, giving you a little bit more certainty. What's up, Smintz? Thank you for the bet. The one thing that I am expecting is higher volatility. This seems to be some sort of mean reversion on a weekly scale. Of course, that does take a while. Let's take a look at the daily. Technically, we should still be expecting the big moves to come to the upside. Mom has not gone negative yet. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. All right, S&P 500 taking a decent dip down today before the open. We got 5 minutes till the open. This is somewhat of concern. Because you're entering a higher volatility environment. Your SSR is now moving up. Your mom has gone negative, and your R squared is expanding, and entropy seems to want to go lower. Yeah, the XCM and the DO are still keeping you in the long here, but as I do have long deltas, I'm likely going to buy some puts against them. probably at the market open today. So I just want to be very, very clear on that. I'm not going short the markets. Smintz is probably not going to be right on 18k Bitcoin, but I do want to cover this up. Just from the mom and the R squared perspective, entropy going lower, SSR moving up on that move, and volatility still rising. That's kind of coming together pretty damn nice. Let's take a look at maybe the weekly as well on this. Volatility is rising. The XCM and the DO are still keeping you in the long trade, so not too much to panic about quite yet. From the weekly perspective, we do have to pay attention to the SSR, and I think on the Nasdaq, Ballypore, what's going on, dude? On the Nasdaq, yeah, okay, we covered this last week. We were saying, hey, your SSR is very low, you're likely to do something new on the weekly time frame, so do keep an eye on that. It has gone lower. It has gone lower. It's gotten more extreme on the downside. We of course have to see how this week closes, but this won't be good if this starts picking up on our way down. Let's take a look at the daily on Nasdaq. Also sharing that that entropy going lower. The XCM is now printing reds. Volatility still picking up. Mom is picking up to the downside with R squared expanding, and the SSR is moving up on the daily. So I am going to cover this. I'm going to cover my long positions today by buying some puts on the indices. I'll have to weigh that out a little bit. Yeah, let's take a look at the Bitcoins. All right, Bitcoin yesterday had a pretty decent down day. This is on par with what we've been saying. As your XCM is printing reds below the DO, we should be expecting the big moves to come to the downside. You are in expanding volatility environment. Mom's not giving you much, but the entropy is moving lower, suggesting that, hey, you're gonna have your tools are gonna work out a little bit better. It's not gonna be as random. As for example when we have high entropy readings. The mom is not making it too easy here, as the R squared is moving down on it, suggesting that the fit is not quite as good. SSR moving down on some sort of mean reversion, so this is not a trending move by any sense. We'll have to wait and see, but the big moves, I'm still expecting them to come to the downside as long as this persists. Not good. Let's take a look at the weekly as well. The XCM is printing reds on the weekly. Volatility going lower for the time being, but it is at a very low reading of 26. Can it go lower? Yes, absolutely. Can it go higher? Yes, absolutely. This is not an extreme by any sense. We see the HVZ squeezing as well. This is kind of why I am expecting 2022 to be extremely volatile. Volatility HEP readings on all the indices, not all the indices. I don't think on like the on the Russian indices. I think Russians are pretty high. Let me see. No, even the Russian indices. HEP readings across a lot of markets are the HEP reading is very, very low, and going out a little bit, 120 counts, that's roughly 2 years, a little bit more than 2 years. We should be expecting this to pick up, so it's gonna be intense. Hopefully we'll get a lot of blocks of volatility in between on the dailies to be able to trade. Madden Lift, VRT can be used like entropy. This is the question. So VRT is attempting to answer the question, are you in a random walk or not? Let's take a look at it actually. And just as a rule of thumb, I don't want to be covering in-depth concepts on this stream. I think Dog does a fantastic job of that. I'm by no means an expert in these tools. I did not code them. I am just using them for the actual trading. VRT is attempting to answer the question of are you in a random walk or not, because of course we have the assumption that markets are geometric Brownian motion as denoted by the Black-Scholes model, but the VRT proves that sometimes the markets are actually not in a random walk. This is the next level shit that they were able to prove at the BAE Pig team, and it's actually a reason to be trading. Let's say that like if price is random, right, like then there's almost no point to be trading because it's just randomness. But because there are times when it is not a random walk, then hey, it makes sense. It makes sense to be putting money on the line. Entropy is a measure of chaos, how chaotic something is, and I don't want to go into the concept behind that right here and now, but at the way that I am using it, the assumptions that I'm making is that my tools will have a higher chance of working out, and I think we can actually put the something like the RSI that gives us ranges on. Let me take a look, see here. Like we see when VRT is denoting a random walk, we still see entropy going lower. For example, I do have the 95% filter on trading delta. Yes, excuse me, trading delta. Let's actually what was I gonna do? I was gonna put on the RSI. And no, this is not the RSI that every TA noob uses. All right, let's take a look at the reverse RSI div S. So for example, during this period, you know, we were in a we should have been expecting the big moves to come to the downside, and price played pretty damn nice with the RSI ranges that are provided here, as well as the center line. It's just giving you a little bit more certainty and a little bit less chaos in the market. I would highly recommend that you read the descriptions of the indicators, as well as follow Dogman, because he goes into a lot of the concepts from a learner's perspective, from a beginner's perspective, and that can help you a lot. Like standing motion and beating motion, I do not know what standing motion or beating motion are. Just like a harmonic oscillator. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. And I want to ask for a little bit of time here. Give me maybe 2 minutes. I do actually want to cover the positions I currently have on the market. I am going to be buying puts on the SPY ETF. Smith says beating motion is what you do every night before you go to sleep. You fucking wish, my guy. You wish. Saving to buy Bezos yet when he's bailing out a space company. It's nothing like harmonic. Yeah, I don't even know what harmonic is. It's nothing like harmonic or anything in TA. Yeah. Read the description. Take a look at what Shannon entropy is. I believe it's based on Shannon entropy. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. When positive correlation plus entropy decreasing, exiting time. Yes. Exciting time. Yes. There are stats and probability theory concepts. Dangerous Mr. D, the chat on the stream is from both YouTube and Twitch. All right, that's done. Perfect. Let's go to let's go to the cryptos. All right, so what can we expect for today? What can we expect for today on Bitcoin? Going off of the expected moves, the first expected move is at 48,441 to the upside. Hang on, let me close this out. Yeah, 59.94 is your second expected move, and 53.402 if things get insane. Similarly to the downside, 45 about even $45,003 to the downside is your first expected move. 42,465 is your second, and 43.08 if things get crazy to the downside. Yeah, it's definitely not a conspiracy theory. The other stream we do is more for asking questions about tools. Yeah, go follow no, what is it called? I actually forgot to put this in the description. God damn it. Random walk with BA. I've posted in Twitch chat the other stream that these guys do, Random Walk with BA. Dog is kind enough to do the stream. He walks over the concepts from a learning perspective, so go check him out. I will also be adding the link to the description of this stream as well as the YouTube channel. All right, let's take a look at the probability panel while we are here, and let's go off of the expected moves here. What can we expect over the next 30 days? Maybe actually widen it out even. All right, let's go 53,403. And 4307. Over the next 30 days, here are your probabilities. 18% chance of downside below, what was the range here? 40,307. 45% chance of staying within the range, and 36% chance of going above the range at 53,404. The probabilities are still skewed towards staying within the range or going above the range within the next 30 days, so bet accordingly, or at least keep this in mind. If you are short the market, especially below 40,307, you got about 18% chance of success. Not that it can't happen, it's just unlikely. We also see here on the cone, we are in unlikely land, as well as you did get the 1% occurrence there, and you are somewhere between 1 and 5% currently. We have, just for the new people here, we have a 90% chance of closing within the inner cone, and we have a 98% chance of closing within the outer cone. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum also expanding the volatility here. DEW and XEM are keeping you in cost reduction here. We should be expecting the big moves to come to the downside. Entropy is moving lower. HVZ is right in the midline. It's not at any sort of extreme here at all. And the SSR is doing some sort of mean reversion here as well. We can also take a look at the probabilities here. Take a look at 3437, and let's take a look at 4842. 23% chance of downside below 34.37, 31% chance of upside above 48.42, and 44% chance of staying within the range over the next 30 days. If we were to assign likelihoods, well, here are your likelihoods. I mean, it's nicely printed for you as a percentage, but combining these two together, you're very likely to stay within the range or go above it. So making bets below 34.37 to me personally doesn't make sense. At 23% chance, can it happen? Yes, absolutely. Unlikely things happen. You can get 4 heads in a row or 6 heads in a row. It just, as something to bet on, to me that is not worth it. That is not worth it at all. Nice. Hopefully we can all become moon boys again and just go long on the exchanges and be done with it. But let's see. I honestly, the probability is nice here, but the volatility rising like this, and all of the momentum tools keeping you in a cost reduction or in some sort of a short, not nice. Not nice at all. Hopefully these turn around. Can you do beating motion? No, I can't do beating motion. I can't do beating motion. You haven't paid me enough bits, Mints. You haven't paid me enough bits. I also liked it when the lady called you the real Mints. I think I'm going to start using that name for you. All right, how is my BVOL trade? Thanks for the 1 bit. BVOL not doing so hot. I still do wish I hit this on options. God fucking damn it. Yeah, let's hope we print soon. The HVP is still expanding on this trade, so nice. Not printing hundreds quite yet. Let's see if we can get another juicer on the HVZ rather soon. I am tired of holding this trade. It has been no, it hasn't been 45 days. It hasn't been 45 days yet, has it? It's been like probably 30. Yeah, we were putting this trade on when the HVP was printing zeros. We were expecting higher volatility. It's been 35 days, 10 more days. I wish I'd taken some tries on here, at least with some of my portfolio. That this happens. Well, just going off probabilities, this happens like once every 100 days. It's a pretty damn good occurrence. I would have liked to buy at least some Bitcoin there. Yeah, all right. Anything you guys want to take a look at today? Anything interesting happen? I think Doge got a little Musk pump. Let's take a look at Doge. Yeah, nice. Holy shit. Powerful words from Elon Musk. We can see chaos in order sometimes, or order in chaos, reference to price movement. No, I'm pretty sure that's from a religion of some sort. I'm pretty I don't think that's probability. I think that's what is it, Taoism? That's it's not for trading. All right, Doge got a nice 43% move today. Holy shit, Musk words are powerful. We should have been expecting higher volatility. We are getting that now, although I don't know how much data we have to sample on. Is this 365? No, this is 238 bars. Let's see if there is somewhere better. This thing's been around for a while, right? Wow, Flower of Life. Doge has been around for a while, right? Who has it? Who has more data? Yeah, this is more data. Okay, good. Good. Powerful expected move. You went outside of the third expected move. We have to wait and see how this closes in 9 hours, but you had very low chances of closing this candle above there. For options traders, delta traders, you know, strategies can definitely be built on the expected moves. Does it mean that it's going to work out all the time? No, absolutely not, as it is based on 1% probability of closing outside of it. That means that 1% of the time it will actually close outside of it. Can you check beating motion on Amaranth? No. You book up more on here, exactly. Oh my god. Oh, welcome to the shit show that is TA World, where definitions have no meanings and math doesn't do anything. Visual mathematics, guys. Can't you see it? Can't you see the pattern in the sky? Doesn't it mean that it's a bunny? Alright, yeah, Dodge got a nice little pump. Let's take a look at the shorter time frames as well. 4-hour volatility very high, going off the 5% cone, and I'm willing to bet you actually got a higher reading on that if I set it a little bit closer. Well, yeah, you got a 99, you got a 99% move there. 5 bars. Yeah, way outside of the 1% probability. Crazy stuff. Is this likely to continue onwards to the upside? Today I would bet no. Not today. You're very unlikely to close above the third expected move. SSR going in all the way into mean reversion, not giving you any sort of sell similarity in returns. Tomorrow we will reassess. We do actually have to wait for the signal to occur. If this closes like this and can stay above the XEM and the DO, then we should be expecting the big moves to come to the upside. For what it's worth, I think volatility will expand here. Obviously price is random. There's no way to predict what will happen next. We can just make observations and then make assumptions on those observations. If this persists, if this starts picking up as the price is moving up, I would bet on more upside. Yes, so far you got a nice move, and I think it's time to take the profits off the table, at least some, if you were in this. All right, Weebos, UAMM. Let's take a look. I'm offended and I have rights. Yes. All right. UA Multimedia. Man, this guy knows how to pick them. You got a nice bout of entropy here, going lower. Can it continue? Yes, it can. We have to wait for the signal to occur before we can actually gauge it. But I would say that the juice has taken place. Like, the time to make bets on it was over here. For what it's worth, the XEM, although the XEM is doing funny things here, maybe I should discount it for the time being, as it's a little bit of a weird read. Let's do that. R squared moving down, SSR moving up. If this closes like this and the SSR begins to move up, I would expect the next at least couple accounts to come to the downside, as long as self-similarity continues to move up. Let's take a look at 12 bars back. Yeah, nice occurrence on the 1% cone. You have a 98% chance of staying within the cone. Does this mean that this run is over? No, again, nobody fucking knows. Price is random. Nice one to have in your portfolio. Likely higher volatility in the future. I think just as a trade, this trade started here and it is now coming to an end on the 1% cone. If you wanted to push it further, I mean, you could go out to the 0.1% cone. Certainly can occur. It is within the range of probabilities. Probably next couple accounts do come to the downside. Have to wait and see, but a nice add if you're holding this in your portfolio. Yeah, Jack, this is not an attack. This is help. This is help. You've been subject to a lot of misinformation, to a lot of fake news. Okay, a lot of people have fake newsed you, and there's only one way back to reality, and that is mathematics. All right. We're just laughing at the concepts you're talking about. Just need to come to the light side of the force, and you will see. Yes, exactly, exactly. All right, let's take a look at rates. How are rates doing? Nothing too much has changed here. 20s, 30s still inverted, taking a little bit of a step up. Nothing too major. Is there a Fed meeting today? I think there might be a Fed meeting today. I will double check that. Let me see. Yes, there is a Fed meeting. These professionals will come out with words. So expect people to, I don't know, do something. Fucking goddamn words. Tomorrow? No. It's today, isn't it? What to expect from the Fed meeting? This is from 16 hours ago. Yeah, on Tuesday. Fed is due to kick off its latest monetary policy meeting on Tuesday. And today is Tuesday. Welcome, little chub. Wake up. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the VIX. Did VIX do any? Yeah, picked up a little bit. The VIX, the HVP of the VIX is pretty damn high though, so we should be expecting lower volatility in the VIX itself. Doesn't mean we can't drift up over a longer period of time, or have another go. This can stay aggressive for quite a while. Yeah, no worries, little chub. I got you, bro. Let's take a look at currencies while we're here. Oh wait, how is TLT doing? Nothing. Burger move makes sense. Dixie still looking pretty damn good. Above the due with the XCM printing greens. Entropy still moving lower, it looks like. Wow, crazy. Weekly. Yeah, you do also have low volatility in currencies on the weekly. So kind of putting that together, you know, you have low volatility on the weekly in currencies, you have low volatility in weekly on indices, you have low volatility in cryptos. We could see some crazy event that comes in all at once. Across many markets. I wonder if gold is the same. No, gold is at a 40 read. How is oil doing? How is energy? We haven't checked this in a while. Oil printing reds on the weekly with the XCM, with HVP expanding and entropy going lower. This is on the weekly. We should be expecting the big moves to come to the downside. Although mom did give you a nice cross with the R squared expanding, as long as this persists, we should be expecting the big moves to come to the downside. Crazy if we see another bleed out in oil. I would not have guessed that. I would have guessed energy would trade higher. Let's see nat gas. All this inflation talk, all of those crazy prints of inflation, and we see not a lot in nat gas and oil and gold. Actually, gold has been pretty damn stable. Crazy. Nat gas bled out quite a decent chunk. Holy. SSR moving up. Nice move down on the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily as well. Volatility on the daily is high. Likely go for a little bit of a reset here and resume as the weekly is picking up. Crazy. Three of us talking and YouTube shows one viewer. Yeah, the viewer metrics are skewed, man. Like I don't know what it is, but usually I'll have people just lurking on the stream when the countdown is happening, and it'll show that I have 0 viewers. It'll show that I have 0 viewers. It's strange. Maybe it counts them later. Maybe it doesn't count them at all. I don't know. I don't know with these platforms. You would assume that counting things is like the most basic shit, but they can't even get that right. All right. Let's take a look at totals. Total market cap, weekly volatility is moving lower. The XCM is printing reds as it is below the do, and MOM is expanding to the downside with R squared expanding as well. Not a good stance. Daily even worse, expanding volatility here. Entropy going lower on this move down. Although the SSR is not giving you anything immediately right here. Not a nice stance. Yeah, not a nice stance. I think I did a good thing with buying the puts this morning, but we will just have to wait and see. This is going against the do and the XCM, but aligning with MOM, the entropy, the SSR. Obviously we have to wait and see how we close. That can all turn around. Government is doing dirty, keeping down energy prices to stop inflation. Yes, the the omnipotent government that is capable of doing such things. Omicron variant. Why did they skip Xi? Why did they skip Xi Jinping's variant? It wasn't the next thing Xi? I don't know, man. It makes no sense. None of for all the science talk. There's so much science going on. It does seem like we are all living in a TA world. All right. Anything else you guys want to cover today? I want to cover Sandra. God damn it, man. She just joined. You have to go out there and make such statements. She's never coming back. All right, good. British pound euro. Let's take a look. YouTube numbers lie. Yeah, fuck. Tell me about it. I mean, I'm sure the difference is between like 5 and 10. Like it's not much. Perfect. Unc Pow Pow posting the perfect. Okay, good. We'll go over those. Great British pound versus euro on the daily. Entropy is moving lower. HVP is pretty damn high. SSR likely to start something new here. We should be expecting big moves to come to the downside as the XCM is printing reds. Keep an eye on this. This might suggest a more random market if this does flip positive on the smoothing function. You don't want to be trading in an environment that is becoming more and more random. Is this HVP played out? No, it still has some room to go. Looks like it's been climbing over a long period of time. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly HVP is very low. I don't want to use the word confluence, but we should be expecting higher volatility on the weekly time frame as well on something like this. What are you more likely to do, up or down? Let's take a look at the probabilities. Maybe between 1.19 and 1.16. You have the highest probability of staying within the range over the next 30 days, with above target probability of 29% and below target probability of 24%. I know that's pretty close, but if you're betting on staying above the range, you have pretty damn good odds. On a weekly over the next 30 weeks, you actually have a higher probability of having downside at 49%, within the range of 15%, and above target at 34%. All right, let's take a look at snow. Is this Snowflake or is this one of the snow fucking staking nonsenses? What is Snowflake? I hope this is what you're talking about. Your volatility is rising. Yeah, you do have enough sample data here. Your volatility is rising. I would expect this to continue for the time being. Should be expecting big moves to come to the downside, as mom is negative here with R squared expanding, and the SSR is now moving up on this immediate move. If we close on a down day today, I would expect more downside in the near future as long as this persists, and likely higher volatility in the future. Not a very good look. Not a very good look at all. All right, let's take a look at... I'm listing all my loser stocks. Is this why you were buying puts last week? GitLab, not much data we have on this. This is actually something I'm trying to hedge myself against. I am still participating in this. I haven't sold any since I was buying it. Obviously this one has been a loser, but I think I'm just going to continue to keep it as a part of my portfolio. Not much data that we have on something like this, although the one thing we could mention is maybe the SSR. If this closes as a update, better yet a bigger update than what we have currently, and then this begins to move up, maybe we can expect some more updates in the near future. Up only, let's go. So far there's just not much data. We just have to either sit on it or use a lower time frame to make better decisions on. For example, the 1 hour, the volatility is still expanding. 15-minute volatility is very low. You probably have a decent occurrence here on the 15-minute trade if you wanted to trade an asset like this. I sold calls, didn't buy puts for most, still delta positive. Gotcha. Let's take a look at master. This is MicroStrategy. I keep calling it master because of the abbreviation. I know it is not master. All right. Ooh, big down for master. All right. Shit. No. 24 bars back. Yeah, you are in unlikely land. Obviously we can continue to grind the cone. This is within the range of probabilities. Entropy is moving lower, suggesting that your tools are just going to give you that much, that little bit more. XEM is moving lower. Excuse me, XEM is printing reds and is below the due, so we should be expecting the big moves to come to the downside. I wonder how much mutual information this has with Bitcoin. Let's check. It means the rug treasury gets discount on buying rugs, says the guy who holds $200 investment. Oh no. All right, let's look at this and Bitcoin. So there is decently low mutual information between Bitcoin and MicroStrategy. I would have been expecting this to be higher. Wow. Nice to challenge assumptions, although they are pretty positively correlated at 0.72. And your information adjusted beta is coming in at 0.89 for a 300 sample size. I would have expected more mutual information between MicroStrategy and Bitcoin, since all that they do is buy Bitcoin. It seems like crazy. Anything we can spot on the SSR? Not quite yet. Likely to start something new, likely higher volatility in the future. I wonder if we got a weekly read yet. Oh, excuse me. Weekly suggesting lower volatility in the future. This is pretty damn high. So when we go on to lower time frames, it's like zooming in on a higher time frame, so we have to keep that in mind. Your weekly HVP is very high on the weekly, but your daily seems like it's picking up from a decently low spot. Yeah, powerful MicroStrategy. All right, let's take a look at Google, Amazon. Oh, they're Alphabet now. Does anybody actually call them Alphabet? This like please check time before raid. Okay, we'll check time. This is, I feel like this is gonna go like the Meta rebranding, where everybody continues to call them Facebook, but they're actually Alphabet. Not a nice day for Google today. Not a nice day for Google at all, as XCM is now printing reds. SSR is moving up. Let's see how we close. Obviously we haven't closed. You are on the second expected move, down a whole 3%. Crazy. Let's take a look at Amazon. Yeah, weekly volatility is not making it easy at all, although your entropy is moving lower. This is on a very long time frame. Let's take a look at daily. XCM has gone negative, MOM is negative, R squared expanding, and the SSR is moving up nice and steady actually between these last three candles. Likely to continue and see some more downside. Daily gold miners, 2x leveraged bull shares. Shit, is Uncle long gold? Are you Peter Schiffing it, dude? Likely higher volatility in the future. Very low volatility read. Let's take a look at the weekly. Yeah, very low on the weekly as well. Is this shared with gold? No, it is not. It is not. Cone's still skewed to the downside for what it's worth. The XCM is printing reds here on both daily and weekly, and looks like entropy is going lower with the SSR attempting to pick up. Let's see. Yeah, just a little bit there. And MOM going negative with the R squared expanding. Not looking good. Not looking good for the gold miners. Alphabet is the holding company. Okay, gotcha. So they are still Google. They are still Google. All right. All right, let's take a look at time. Let's see how much our resident time hodler lost today out of his 200 bucks. What's the goddamn ticker? This is how bad it is that I already know the ticker by heart. Yet another down day for Incoach. Holy shit. SSR moving up. You don't have that much room here for what it's worth, but not very good considering how your previous return was pretty damn big to the downside at minus 17%. A Nugty runs against the SPY, so went long, but it just goes down, so one of sell calls. Okay, gotcha. Time buy free Vlad signal. No, I did not say that. on the lower time frame, you do have a 90% chance of closing within the cone. Although the cone is skewed to the downside, likely higher volatility on the 1 hour as well. Let's check with the 4 hour. 4 hours kind of declining there. Yeah, not looking good for time. Not looking good for time at all. We can definitely get another move down here, especially as the daily SSR is picking up. I would want to bet on the extremes here that they're unlikely to persist. That would kind of make sense. It kind of made sense. What was this last week? But hey, it looks like you just went for a little bit of a reset and another big down move. Powerful time. Powerful backed assets that are backed by everything. Remember, free cheese only comes in a mousetrap. If you can't solve world poverty with it, it probably doesn't matter that it is backed. Exposure to retards got me too bearish. Brain decay. Yeah, man. I mean, there are reasons, but obviously, like, I'm not gonna short the market. I'm not gonna short the market, but I'm certainly gonna cover. Like, I want to be paying attention to the mom, right? Especially if the R squared is expanding and you're in an expanding volatility environment. Like, that to me is significant. I know I'm on the wrong side of the XCM, but that can flip over, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I still have long exposure. It doesn't need to solve world poverty, just my poverty. Okay. Well, you are now $60 poorer, so you can't even do that. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining. We're gonna go rating a beautiful streamer. I would highly recommend you check out the Dogman streams. I will make sure to add the link to the description of the stream, and I can also post it on Twitch right now. No, that's not it. Yes, I've also posted it on the Twitch chat, so come hang out with us there. He does it near the market close, covers all of the concepts that we use here for trading. All right, rate time. Let's take a look. See. Oh no.
Like,
we have a problem. Zazaj is not live. All right, it is it is time for new people. All right, we're raiding. Yeah, thanks guys so much for joining. I hope you have an awesome Tuesday, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Make lots of money. Print the dollars faster than the Fed can, and I will see you guys back here hopefully tomorrow. Enjoy your Tuesday.